Well, what if you could? Wait, what? Yeah, what if you could have Chipotle's famous chicken recipe at home and you didn't need a ton of complicated ingredients or even a shirtload of time? Well, I think I died and gone to heaven. Guess it is pretty nice up here, I'm not gonna lie. But back to that chicken. Do you want to give it a go or are you still up in the air about it? Yeah, sure. I mean, what have I got to lose? I'm sure my wallet will thank me too. My favorite protein from Chipotle has gotta be their chicken. And after making a few too many trips there recently, I decided to create my own healthier and more flavorful version at home. And that's exactly what you'll see here today. The chicken gets most of its flavor from the Chipotle peppers. And while you can take some extra time and soak dried peppers, it's really not worth it. Instead, you can simply use a can of Chipotle chilies and adobo sauce. It's a much quicker and easier alternative. You'll want to scoop out 1 to 2 peppers and enough sauce to make 1/4 of a cup. If you want even more spice, you can always sub out some of the sauce for another whole pepper. Add this to either a food processor or a blender, along with 1/4 cup of finely diced red or sweet onion, 2 cloves of finely minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lime juice, 2 tablespoons of avocado or olive oil, 1 teaspoon each of chili powder, cumin, oregano, and brown sugar. This little hint of sugar is my secret to making the chicken so good. If you're avoiding refined sugar though, you can always sub it out with either agave nectar or honey. 1½ teaspoons of salt, and ½ a teaspoon of black pepper. Process or blend on high speed for 20 to 30 seconds, or until the marinade is smooth and combined. For the chicken, you can either use 1¼ to 1½ pounds of boneless and skinless chicken breast or chicken thighs. Breast is what you'll find at Chipotle, but thighs have extra fat if you want to take the flavor up a notch. If you're using breast, be sure to pound the chicken with a meat mallet until it's no more than 1 inch thick. And then cut them into 5 to 6 ounce pieces. Add the chicken to a large bowl and pour the Chipotle marinade on top. Toss the chicken until it's well coated and marinate in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes or up to a few hours. And don't skimp on the time here. The longer it marinates, the more tender and more flavorful the chicken will become. When it's time to start cooking, it's best if you use a large cast iron skillet in order to get that gorgeous crusty sear. But if you've only got a stainless steel one available, that will work just fine. Add 1 tablespoon of oil to a skillet over medium heat. Wait for it to fully heat up, about 1 minute or so, and then add the marinated chicken. You want any excess marinade to drip off of it before adding it to the skillet. Cook for 6 to 8 minutes per side if cooking breast, or 9 to 10 minutes per side if you're cooking thighs. Brush the chicken with any remaining marinade halfway through cooking. This is totally safe to do as long as you do this within the first half of cooking. You'll know the chicken is done when the internal temperature reaches 165 degrees and the middle is no longer pink. Let the chicken cool until it is comfortable to the touch, and then cut it into bite-sized pieces. You can either serve this spicy chicken up alongside your favorite veggies, or turn it into the star of the show in a burrito bowl. And I've got a great video right over here that will show you how to make them as good as Chipotle's. Almost forgot to take my bite. Oh my gosh, all those spicy Chipotle flavors, that tender chicken. I cannot wait to hear what you think, so be sure to leave me a comment. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. I'll see you in the next one.